Welcome to Heightening Headlines, Improvising the News, the improv comedy news show featuring Ryan Charnoky and Alec Shea. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Heightening Headlines podcast, where we read real news stories and then make up improv scenes about them. I am Alec.
And I'm Ryan.
And today we have another new, first time ever appearing on the show, special guest, Ajay.
Hello, guys.
Can we point out the fact that Alec does this? Like, it's like your catchphrase.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. How do they know if I'm talking to them if I don't point at them?
I thought that was for the audience. I thought you were talking to me the whole time.
No, did you see the point? He points at whoever he's talking to.
Yeah, but he was looking at the screen where we see ourselves, and he thought I was pointing at him, and that's how I want the audience to feel. I want them to feel like they're part of the show. Right?
When you leave a party, you do point at everybody individually. Say goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
Goodbye.
Except
See
for
you,
that
man.
one guy that I hate.
Yeah, you just
He's
said,
the only guy I don't point to.
you just said bye and didn't point
Alec,
at anybody.
you never point at me at parties.
He's the guy.
Shit.
That explains so much. AJ, in 3 words, how are you feeling?
Medium, large.
Great, that's 3 words.
McMuffin. I feel like it was like leading into a meal order, you know? Medium, large.
I was
McCheeseburger
put on
meal.
the spot. I don't
That's
think
right.
about how I feel.
That's right.
He just thinks about food.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
All right, name 3 types of burgers.
Chili cheese.
Chili cheese is the first one you came up with? What's a chili cheeseburger? What's a chili cheeseburger? What's a chili cheeseburger?
It's the only good burger at
There's
McDonald's.
Probably got cheese and jalapenos on it.
It's chili cheese hot dogs, not chili cheese burgers.
You can get chili cheeseburgers.
Where?
McDonald's.
Probably, yeah.
What country serves chili cheeseburgers?
Germany.
I do think he's thinking of chili cheese McNuggets.
That would make sense, yeah.
Wait, McNuggets are the small ones that's shaped like a bean?
Yeah.
All right. We have
All
to
right.
move on.
Nuggets are the ones that are shaped like nuggets.
We're losing listeners by the second.
Yeah,
at this
everyone's just like, these guys don't know shit about McDonald's.
point. Don't know shit.
Have you tried pointing at them?
Probably went in to go try order a Grande Happy Meal.
Have you tried a chili cheeseburger?
Leave a chili cheeseburger emoji in the comments.
That doesn't exist. Is that, why would,
Leave a chili followed by a burger.
And
Okay,
cheese.
and
Followed
cheese.
by cheese. Yeah.
Cheese was the easiest part of the equation, and
Yeah.
you left it out.
I forgot. Me.
So for the rest of the episode, we have to point to each other if we're addressing one of the other people.
Right, otherwise there's no way of knowing.
Right.
And you have to not hear the people that aren't pointing at you.
This is a fucking
Selective mutism.
Fucking-
Selective mutism.
genius
thanks.
idea. Genius idea for a podcast format.
Yes, exactly. Where everyone will know who's talking to who at all times.
Right. I'm just gonna constantly point at you two.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have like a Mexican standoff, but with fingers. It's like a Mexican finger off.
You just got 2 fingers at Alec. What are you doing?
I made my choice.
Also, they can't see 2 of your fingers. Anyways,
Guys, this is the first
This is-
ever Mexican finger off.
all right. This is divulging.
This is wrong.
beyond savior. So
Divulging.
what? So we're gonna save it with toucan seen flying around Sin City has been rescued.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who doesn't love a nice vacation?
Where is Sin City? Oh, Las
Vegas,
Vegas.
right?
Okay, yeah, that
Who
makes
doesn't
sense.
like a what?
Like sometimes you're a toucan and you just need a weekend to let loose.
That's what I'm saying. Why? I just read the headline, but maybe he wants to chill there. Like, why are they rescuing him? It's like saying, "Oh no, Mom, I found Dad in Sin City, but I've rescued him. He was on the streets. He was drugged." It's like, no, honey, Daddy wanted to be there.
You know, I feel like Ajay's mom is so dumb that she overfed her pets so much that her toucan became a 3-can.
What?
Cricket sounds. Cricket sounds.
Also, you
That
the
was the
build-up to
worst
that.
Your
A
mom-
toucan has been seen flying around Las Vegas for months. Has been saved. A bird rescue group said Wednesday. Wednesday is capitalized in a way that makes me feel like it's not the day, it's the name of the person, like the TV show.
Said Wednesday. That was the detective that discovered the guy.
Yeah, Detective Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hold on, this is Vegas. I guess it's kind of in the South. We've all just been so worried about him. said Sky Marsh, the president and co-founder of the Southwest Exotic Avian Rescue.
Sky Mosh?
Sky Marsh.
Sky Mosh?
Sky Marsh.
Sky Marsh is the name.
His
What a
parents
name.
didn't give a lot of options.
Holy
I'm guessing
crap.
it's actually a girl. Sky to me sounds like a girl's name, but maybe.
Maybe.
That's a relief. Sam the toucan has been living in Las Vegas since November, much to the concern of bird experts and enthusiasts who are worried about the exotic bird's health and his ability to survive long-term in a city with drastic weather changes. The little stinker decided it was time for help, and he flew into someone's garbage, Sky told the Associated Press. The homeowners knew who the toucan was and shut the garbage so he couldn't escape.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah. Saved him well good. Sam has captivated the Las Vegas community after surviving in the desert for months.
Is there a Las Vegas community? Isn't it just tourists?
There's people that live there.
Yeah?
Well, apparently there's like a separate like gambling hub that tourists don't really go to that's not on the Strip, that's like where all the locals go to gamble.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's
Apparently-
also starting to become a tourist site.
Apparently, like, was it Las Vegas County is not where the Strip is? Like, the Strip is called something else officially?
I don't know.
That I don't know about, but I've been to the Vegas Strip, but I haven't really been to anywhere else in Vegas. But it's like a whole residential city as soon as you get out of the Strip.
Well, the phrase is, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's not.
Except if you live there, then whatever happens in Vegas. Well, I guess actually if you live
still
there.
stays in Vegas, yeah.
Until you move.
Actually, physically stays in
physically
Vegas.
stays there, yeah. But this toucan didn't stay in Vegas.
It didn't?
No,
Where's
they
it
rescued
going?
him.
But what does that mean? I mean, do they take him somewhere?
I don't think toucans are native to Arizona.
How do you know that? Are you inferring from the article?
No, because it's a toucan.
But
They're a jungle bird.
there's jungles. Isn't there
In
jungles?
Arizona, the world's like most famous desert where their catchphrase is, but it's a dry heat.
But okay, is there
I
no
think-
jungle in
I
Arizona?
think what the article is implying earlier is that because the toucan was even just there, people were concerned. Because it's very weird for a toucan to just be hanging out in Vegas.
Okay, you're talking to me as if it's like a fish out of water. I just had no idea.
No, it's a bird out of the jungle.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't. All right.
bird out of sky.
Bird out of sky.
And then into Sky is Garbage Can, who then rescued and took the bird.
What's the name? Sky
Sky Marsh?
Sky Marsh.
Sky Mosh.
I like
Sounds
that
like
this
Sky Mall.
person
Yeah.
was actually just named after two kinds of environment.
Sky Mosh. Yeah.
Sky and Marsh, yeah. Yeah.
His parents were Mr. and Mrs. Everglades.
Middle name is Beach.
Beach.
All right. After the rescue group caught him, staff took him to a local veterinarian. There are some signs of wear and tear, such as dehydrated skin and a chip off his beak, but he seems to be okay, Sky said. The veterinarian gave him fluids and took blood work. Sam has been eating better food since the rescue group put out healthier toucan food around a cage to try and rescue him. Sky said the better food improved his health, as his poop was looking healthier leading up to his rescue.
Alec, I have to ask, would you like a job where your job is to evaluate bird poop?
I thought you were about to say, would you like me to take a look at your poop and decide if you're healthy? I would not give up my current job to rummage around in bird poop, personally, but no shade to those who would.
Who drew the short straw to have to evaluate the bird poop?
I mean, I feel like if you're a bird enthusiast, the person who draws the long straw might be the one going
Yeah?
for that.
The poopy
Maybe.
straw.
Some people real into poop.
There's no difference between this bird and just somebody's dad who had a wild weekend trip, you know? Or 2-month trip.
Comes back with some dehydrated skin and a chip off his beak.
Dehydrated skin, chip off his beak, ends up in a trash can. I mean, gone for 2 months. People think he's misplaced, except the toucan gets benefit of the doubt. But when Ryan does it, everybody thinks he's a gambling addiction. Sorry.
The toucan did have blood work done. So do we know if they found anything?
The toucan was in a trash can?
Let's find out. There's only 2 paragraphs of this article left. Sam's owners, who had posted on social media about the bird's escape from its cage in November, has not been in contact with the rescue group. The toucan will be in quarantine at a staff member's house for 30 to 45 days to make sure he does not have bird flu, which spreads to other birds at the rescue, Sky said. That's it. No idea how the blood work came back, but I'm guessing fine.
Do birds also call it bird flu, or do they just call it the flu?
I wonder if birds call the flu human flu.
Oh, true.
Ah.
Then the human plague?
Human plague?
But then what about the bird flu? Would they call it the human bird flu? Because we call it bird flu.
Yes, I think they would just call it the flu.
The flu.
Yeah.
But what we call the flu, they'd call the human flu.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay. What about tuberculosis?
Tuberculosis. Guys, I think we're going to do a scene of a bunch of birds hanging out in Vegas.
Sure. Yeah. If that's what inspired you.
You guys ready to party?
Rock, I don't think my wife would approve.
Then why'd you fucking come on the trip, Jerry?
Guys, it's been a long time. I feel like we've not connected in a while.
It has been a long time. That's why we invited you for this big boy birds out Vegas trip. You're already telling me that you're not going to party because your wife don't approve. Then why'd you come? We're here to get wasted.
Yeah.
Mario here, I think he's gonna kill someone by the end of this week. End of this week.
Well, Mario says that every week.
Yeah.
True. He is one of them. What's a bird that kills things?
Me.
Mario. Yeah, the Mario. He's a killer.
All I'm saying is, my wife cannot know. What happens in Vegas should stay in Vegas.
Oh, trust me, I'm not planning to tell anyone. You have no idea how weird the stuff I have planned for us this week is. You do not want to be telling anybody what we do here, all right? First up on the agenda, we're going to be sucking milk through straws into our noses for like 6 hours straight.
Anybody want some cardinal blood?
Jesus, Jerry. Mario's going crazy already.
What the fuck?
Well, to Vegas.
To Vegas?
So, next up on the schedule, bingo. You guys aren't ready for Vegas bingo, all right? It ain't like the bingo we got back home. It's crazier.
You mean crazy bingo?
Crazy bingo, all right? Because if you get bingo at Vegas bingo, you get $100.
Squirrel blood?
Mario's upgraded from eating other birds. Now he's eating freaking small mammals. Mario, I do feel like you're on a different level of crazy to what the crazy I'm planning is. I kind of feel like maybe we should find a way to get on a similar level.
I'm just having fun.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're the one drinking blood.
I'm honestly feeling a bit uncomfortable in this situation because there's a lot more dead animals in the first 5 minutes than I was expecting. All right, because to be fair, the third trip that I did have planned after the bingo was I thought we could go to like an animal rescue shelter and we could maybe help some of the animals adapt into living in Vegas because it's a bit unnatural for an animal to be living here, you know?
Squawk.
Squawk.
This is not the wild evening I was expecting.
Wow, what were you expecting, Jerry?
Come on. We're a couple of toucans in Vegas.
A couple of toucans and a fucking Mario. I don't know what the hell he is, but he's crazy.
Look, I wanna do big things.
How big are we talking, Jerry? Are we talking bigger than going to an animal rescue shelter and helping them adapt to lifestyle in Vegas?
Yes.
Well, how big?
Guys, I wanna go see some cans.
You want to see two cans?
I wanna see toucan cans.
Well, Jerry, I don't know if my wife would approve of that.
Come on. If your wife didn't approve, why'd you come here?
Fuck, he got me. Scene.
You guys want the blood of a prostitute?
Holy shit, Mario. Definitely scene.
You guys want the blood of this detective? Detective Mosh?
Detective Marsh from the Animal Rescue Society? I'm calling scene, Mario. We gotta end this before you start killing more innocent people.
You want Alec's blood?
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh,
You shouldn't have called scene.
Scene.
Nice.
That was fun.
Nothing better than a scene not ending when you call scene.
Oh, no, the scene ended. That was just fine.
Yeah, the scene ended,
Yeah.
but my life wasn't ready for its end yet.
Oh man, yeah. It's fun being with improvisers. You guys take a game.
Yeah, so do you. I like that.
Oh, last time we had 3 people in this booth. I was climbing all over it.
Yeah,
What were we doing?
he was a cat playing Duolingo.
Oh yeah.
Also an yeah,
Animal.
that's it.
Yeah.
It was also an animal-related scene.
I think I was doing my Duolingo and then during the lesson, right?
Yeah,
During the podcast.
during the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, so you can just do your errands during the podcast?
Sure.
What are you gonna do?
I
Laundry
mean,
in here?
as long as you can do it in the booth.
Yeah.
So it's limited to booth-specific activities.
Yeah.
Which is
And I mean, this
very
booth
few.
is quite small for 3 people, so also generally anything physical is not ideal. But I mean, if you brought your taxes in here, feel free to, whip them
Who
out.
carries their taxes around?
Me.
Are taxes physical? Aren't they just a concept?
I mean, yeah, but you gotta,
They're digital now.
you gotta carry the one, and then you gotta add the VAT.
Which one? Everybody talks about carrying the one, but there's no justice done for
If you
the
don't
one.
carry the one, then one side doesn't have enough one.
Maybe one doesn't want to be carried. Maybe one is happy where it is. But everybody wants to carry one. No, you don't carry one. You leave it be. Justice for ones.
In the words of the legendary Sam,
One.
what's his
Taxman?
last name?
Altman? Sam
Well
Smith.
Jackson?
Sam
Samuel Jackson.
Sam from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Gam-
Gambly.
Samwise Gamgee, that's
Gamgee.
him. I may not be able to carry the One Ring, but I can carry you, Master Frodo. So he carries a different one.
That was a big build-up for
Not so
weak
much
payoff.
payoff.
I mean, you had conviction saying it, but it didn't really fit the scenario.
Clearly just, I mean, he was carrying the One Ring.
Guys, I have a question for you. Which number, if you had to create with your body, would be the hardest? And I want you to think of a number in your head, and on the count of 3...
Wait. Is there no limit to what this number could be?
1 through 10. All
10.
the digits. No, just the digits. 0 through 9, okay?
Okay.
Which number would be the hardest to create with your body? On the count of 3, I want you to shout it out, and I'm going to determine the winner. Ready?
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
4.
One, I have scoliosis.
Of course. Of course.
So all my ones just end up looking like
Twos.
bent twos.
Do you
Yeah.
actually have scoliosis?
No.
I saw a meme with scoliosis. Oh, it was a video, and it was like the guy who just built the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but he has scoliosis. And he's like, so I finished it. And the guy's like, what do you mean? It's not bent. It's perfectly straight. It's such a good video.
That's great.
Yeah. Peyton Ruddy, I think his name is.
Peyton Ruddy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very minimalistic guy. Very, very funny online.
Well, what do you say we do one more scene before we wrap up this episode?
Coke?
What else have we talked about? We talked about birds and rescuing and Vegas and
Taxes.
Taxes.
What is this?
Let's do a scene about someone doing their taxes in Vegas. That sounds fun.
All right.
Honey, what's this bill I see?
That's Bill, the postman.
Yeah, but why is he on our tax form?
Well, he didn't have anywhere else to sit, I'm afraid.
Hey, I'm Bill.
I invited him in for a coffee. Sorry, I hope you don't mind.
Sarah, can I talk to you in private?
Of course.
Okay, I've told you many, many times
I can still hear you.
Oh, I want you to hear me.
Yeah.
Sarah, I've told you many, many times not to invite strangers onto our tax form.
Well, I felt like maybe if his butt was heavy enough, it might break the desk and then we would get a nice tax break.
You know that our tax class changes when there's a third person on the tax form.
It does, but it spreads our taxes so that the amount that we earn relative to us as individuals, the threshold stays the same, but the amount that we can claim back becomes higher because of how it balances.
Bill, can you carry a 1?
I can carry 2s, 3s, 4s. Never carried a 1.
I guess we can make this work somehow.
Stephen, our marriage is dependent on my ability to bring people in off the street to sit on our tax forms while you do them. Okay? If you can't accept this side of me...
I heard you say you want a tax break if I break the desk. I don't think that's what a tax break is.
I will not be questioned. Bill?
Bill, can I talk to you in private?
Sure. Again, is this any more private than you?
Okay, so my wife, Sarah...
I can hear both of you.
That's
We
exactly
want
what I
you to.
want.
Yeah.
Good.
Look, I want to leave my wife, Sarah.
Oh. Should
Okay.
Should I sit on her?
Huh?
Should I sit on her?
Can you carry a 1?
I think if you look at my scale weight, you'll find I'm at least a 2.
Ma'am, can I speak to you in private?
Of course.
And I can hear you.
Good. That's what we want.
Good. What is a guy that got to do to have to sit on your husband's face?
Well, you got to carry one of those butt cheeks and then carry the other one of those butt cheeks up into the air and then drop them like a sack of potatoes right on that big, sexy nose of his.
Did you hear that?
Looks like we're committing tax evasion, fellas.
We are.
I think that's tax elevation.
Tax
Erection.
erection.
Tax
That's the taxes I want to do.
tax haven.
Let's do tax erection haven together.
Let's do taxes and let's do each other.
Hey, you guys, can I talk to you in private?
Yeah.
No,
not you, Frank!
Frickin' Frank.
Frickin' Frank!
I can still hear you guys.
We want you to hear us.
We want you to hear us so you know you're missing out on because we hate you. You'll never be in our throuple.
But to be honest, he is very frank.
He is very frank.
You guys want some Frank blood?
Scene. I like that he's like really far away and then somehow just suddenly he's there and dead.
Oh, man.
Well,
You know what's the second part of tax? Tax returns.
tax returns. Yeah, you get your tax return and then you make a deposit, if you know what I mean.
What are you depositing?
Making a big deposit in the bill.
I feel like we just were like, let's have 3 aliens who've never heard of taxes do an improv scene.
Yeah, but
doing
3
your
aliens
taxes.
who have never heard of taxes but are weirdly sexually attracted to each other.
It literally started with, what about this tax bill? And you're like, yeah, Bill. His name's Bill. Like, what? From the get-go, it was like,
I loved it.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun, but wacky.
Wacky. I love a wacky scene. I'm all about that absurd comedy.
Lots of murder.
There was lots of murder because there was more than one crow, am I right?
But,
That's our show, everybody. See you next week.
Woo!
Thanks for listening to Heightening Headlines. Tune in next week for more.